Okay, restart. I keep getting fucking kiked out of this race by just straight bullshit. Anyway, what I was about to say before I ended the episode last week was that it was something I first noticed playing Ford Racing 2. I think I noticed it playing Ford Racing 3 as a kid. Ford Racing 3 was a game I got when I was a little bit older, a little bit more perceptive. Didn't do handbrake 180s over the finish line on lap 2 as often. Was that because there was a race mode in that game where every lap you got 2 shots of boost, and that was a gimmick of that race mode, because there used to be a time when racing games had more than just race and time trial mode, you know. I mean, even this game has eliminator and stuff, and I could be doing an elimination race right now instead of this fucking endurance 6-lap fucking bullshit, but here we are. Hit the brakes before I go over this jump just so I can hit the ground. Yeah, anyway, the thing that I always used to notice was that when I used my boost, when I used my speed boost, was that, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I haven't had a drink in a while. Maybe that's it. Oh, yeah, just spin me out, fucking cunt. Was that when I used my boost, whether they were using it or not, the AI would get a boost as well. And that seems to be a thing that's in pretty much every racing game that gives you a speed boost. What it should be is that when you use your boost, you just sail past your opponents. But it's never like that, is it? I'm trying to think of a game where it's like that, and I kind of can't. I want to say Burnout. One of the Burnout Dominator I was playing recently. I could use boost to overtake people. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Someone explain to me why my car just popped sideways. And even if there is a real explanation, I'm still going to call that bullshit. What the fuck was that? Next time someone says that Underground's handling model was flawless, you can show them my videos. Jesus Christ. Well, fuck me. How about that? I'm never allowed to turn tight enough to avoid oncoming traffic, am I? I should have been able to slot between that van and I think it was a taxi that was going my way. You know, but nope. There's only a certain amount you're allowed to turn. And unfortunately, you were there. And, oh, lo and behold, what a coincidence. That van just happened to be on a collision course with you. This isn't scripted at all. It's done it again! I mean, I should have known not to take that shortcut again after what happened last time I took it, but still. This is unforgivable at this point. At least it happens to the AI as well. But that guy in the lead is getting away now. Alright, so I'm not taking that shortcut again. I just need to put everything I have into catching up with this guy in the lead. I bet you it's that black and blue Subaru that tried to... I think it was spin me out or something on lap 1 or lap 2. He tried to do something Jewish. Alright, avoid all the traffic through there. Now I'm gaining. Just fuck my shit up, fam. What the fucking... Just... This is unironically like the worst race I've ever been in. It also feels way longer than it is for some reason. I feel like I've been... I mean, I have, because I just started recording this straight after I finished last week's episode. So I guess it doesn't feel like I've been doing this race longer than I have, because I've been doing it as long as it feels like I've been doing it. But Jesus, this feels long. I have to get this race done this episode. because I really don't want to come back to it. The question posed by the title of this race was who has the endurance, and it turns out I don't. I don't have the endurance to deal with this game's environment. I just can't fucking deal. Always feels like racing games have way grippier walls and stuff than real life does. Yeah, fuck you. Have a crash into that van. Okay, finally had it happen. Jesus. Alright, I should be able to get in this time. It's the final lap. And I still need to make this pass. It is, I was right. It's that fucking Subaru. Yeah. Use that boost. It's not like the AI can accelerate just as fast as you can without it. Nitrous, I mean. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm in the lead now. Just don't crash into any poles. Make this corner without taking a jump. Would be preferable, but I'm still in the lead, so it's fine. Alright. One more corner, and I'm done. I am fucking done! Excuse that. Fucking explain that away. Jesus Christ. You know, people complain about rewind mechanics being put into racing games and stuff nowadays. And oh, it's for babies. But fucking when that shit happens... you need it. You fucking need a rewind at that point. How far are we through this? 7 minutes? I don't think I'm good enough at maths to calculate how much extra I'd have to record if I was going to cut this race out now. So, I'm just going to do it on camera. The amount of times I've retried this, you'd think they'd make the AI a little bit slower. Just give me a chance. I've got the early lead. So as long as I don't fuck up, don't take any risks, it should be fine. I mean, I've pulled a huge gap now. You must have had a crash or something. I just need to keep my dick together. You know, not fucking have a big temper tantrum again. And I should be able to come out of this race just fine. I blame the game for that, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, I blame the game for that. Luckily, the game made the AI crash as well, so it's fine. I just need to hold it together, not be a hothead, and that way I won't have to get out of here. You can barely even notice a roof scoop. It's not like the ones on Most Wanted, where they look fucking awful. Just reset me. Just fucking reset me. I don't care about looking at a van. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, anyway, luckily for Most Wanted and Games Onward, they took out... oh, yeah, fine, fuck it, let's just miss that shortcut. Luckily for Most Wanted and Games Onward, like I was trying to say, they took out the features where you have to do visual modifications and stuff to your cars to progress in the game. They made it so you can tune your cars to look however you want, which is nice. I have a few gripes with the customization systems of future Need for Speed games from Underground 2, but I'll probably talk about those when I actually get around to playing those games. If I remember. I probably will. It's the customization tends to be the first thing I think of when I think about a Need for Speed game. And then I think about, like, the physics and, like, the actual game play and stuff, you know? This feels like the time. This feels like it could be it. You know, I'm not going to make any promises, because I could get thrown across the road sideways again. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this try. Cut to me getting dicked over, I guess. If there was no cut there, that means I didn't get dicked over at the end. And we're going to see this race through to the end. The end. How many times can I say end? Shit. Fuck! Or maybe the video cut to me doing that. If this ends up with me being overtaken, but it hasn't. Alright, so it's fine. Whew. Jesus. Well then, final lap. Let's get this over and done with, shall we? Then I can move on to doing that eliminator race. And this only took me God knows how many times. So, you know, this race didn't overly draw itself out at all. It wasn't... Wasn't fucking boring to have to keep watching me retry it, was it? Nope. All fun, all the time. Right, just got to deal with this section. Hope I don't get popped across the road. I haven't. Okay, good. Gonna risk it. Gonna slow right down to risk it. The AI's taking the long route. And the finish line's right here. Okay, race over. Thank fucking God. I got a bunch of stuff. None of it I really wanted. The best I can hope for is hoping that this magazine cover is good. If it's not, then, well, then I'm not going to be happy. Alright, fingers crossed. Please be a good magazine cover. Oh, I only got the magazine cover for having all level 2 visual mods. Oh, they're a whores. Disgusting 3D women. At least they're only small and in the corner. You know, they're not taken away from the actual car. Okay, that's fine. If it was an anime girl, I wouldn't be mad. But it's just a bad 2003 JPEG. So, that's my main problem. It's not anime girls, it's real girls. What's the point? Lap knockout. How much time have I got left? Plenty. As long as I don't fuck it up. And we all know I'm a grade A fuck up. You know, they should only be half an hour into the film. Maybe I can do another episode. Although I am, admittedly, a little bit running out of commentary. Chances are I can think of something to talk about. It's only event 75 where the Nissan 350 gets unlocked. So I could, and that's the car I'm planning on getting next. And then I want to take a Skyline GTR through to the end of the game. For canon purposes. Because I am playing all these Need for Speed games as part of one big, long, overarching story type thing, type of deal. And I'll explain. I guess I'll get like deeper. Is there really a deeper into it? I guess I'll get more into why I want to drive a Skyline for the end of this Let's Play in a bit. When I get around to actually getting the Skyline. I think part of the reason I want to finish this game as a Skyline is that while everyone and their dog has done an Underground 2 Let's Play and finished it with a Skyline, not that many people have played this game, you know, and finished it with a Skyline. Because I guess the Skyline is pretty much the standard car to finish this game with, so that's, you know, that's pretty much a given. And I mean, I've got to drive an R34 at some point. Even if I do like the R33 better, and I do think that the R33 is somewhat it's not objectively a better car, but it's a car that I like more. And then the R32, and then I could rank the Skylines again, but I'm not gonna. The point is, I prefer the R33 to the R34, but the R33 has like never been in a Need for Speed game, apart from that one that got released exclusively in Japan, Overdrive in Skyline. So I mean, you know, my dreams of driving the most pig-fat Nissan are, well, I mean, it's not the most pig-fat Nissan. Obviously, they make a lot of big, regular-sized sedan stuff that's not designed for sport use, which I think one or two of those were in. I mean, the Tokyo Extreme Racer games have pretty much everything, so as well as Gran Turismo. So, you know, maybe it's not really my place to judge which racing games certain cars were in, but still, I'd appreciate it if this red Subaru could have a big fuck up just before the finish line and get eliminated. But I guess dreams can't come true. Oh shit. Well, I mean, I sort of blocked him, made up for that crash that I had. Hope there's not a tram coming. Right, there isn't. I'm hoping to finally be able to get a race done first try, because it's been a long time since I managed to do that. This could be the time, though. And I think when I said that I was definitely going to win on that endurance race, I actually did end up definitely winning. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm definitely going to win this one, and I should be able to bring it on home. I've even pulled out a gap, and there's only like one corner to go, and it's not even a difficult one. And as long as I don't get murdered by cross traffic, chances are everything is going to be okay. Just whip it around this corner. Didn't get dewed by cross traffic. There we go. Finally did a race first try. And just in time to end the episode as well. So I want to see if that was event 79. It feels like it should have been, based on how many times I had to retry that endurance race, but it wasn't, it turns out. What event am I on? That's what I want to know. Wait for this load screen. I'll check it out, and then I'll record maybe one more video. We're on race 73, so that's 74. 75, 76. Yeah, I won't be unlocking the 350 today. And that's a 5-lap race. Great. Well, at least there's a sprint to do. Yeah, I'll record another episode.